Hari Hari, thank you, thank you. You're always on service. కురుక్షేత్ర నుంచి వచ్చినాయండి. హరే కృష్ణ. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीरवनचारी यशोदानंदन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीरवनचारी यशोदा जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीरवनचारी यशोदानंदन हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे बोलो Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Gopi Vallabha Radha Gopi Vallabha Radhe, Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe, Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Shri Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Shri Krishna, Jaya Jagannatha, Jagannatha, Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra, Jagannatha Swami, Nayana Patagami, Nayana Patagami, Bhava Tume, Jagannatha Swami, Nayana Patagami, Nayana Patagami, Bhava Tume, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Gaura Hari, Jaya Sacinandana, Jaya Sacinandana, Jaya Sacinandana, Gaura Hari, Patita Pavana, Patita Pavana, Patita Pavana, Gaura Hari, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jai Jai Gurudev, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, श्री 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 राधा कृष्ण भगवान की जय, श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की जय, गौर निताय की जय, ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं राधा कृष्णपदां सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्ठिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रे। नमो महाबदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते। कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरद्विषे नमः। नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणाहिताय च जगद्दिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः ओं विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामीनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हुकुम करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयति गिरिं यत्कृपः तमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं श्रीपरमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरम् ओम पवित्रो पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थं गतोऽपि वा यत्स्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्षः सः भ्याभ्यान्तरं शुचि श्रीविष्णु श्रीविष्णु श्रीविष्णु। हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Feels so nice for me looking at all of you after a long gap, precisely 2 weeks gap, right? In the last whatever number of years I am trying to preach, this was the longest gap even in my preaching endeavors, that we stopped satsang for 2 weeks. Never happened. Maximum 1 week we stopped. But this time it was needed because our bodies needed some recovery after serving Jagannath, right? Bolo Jai Jagannath, Jai Baladev, Jai Subhadra, Jai Sudarshan. You all enjoyed the Jagannath Rath Yatra?
Yes.
It's a memorable experience, right? There's nothing like Jagannath Rath Yatra. There are many Utsav Murtis that come outside, temples, they do Brahmotsavams, they come and do the, Rath Yatra. But Jagannath Rath Yatra is different. Anybody who pulls the Jagannath Rath Yatra will not only get unlimited spiritual benefits, unlimited. The epitome of benefit they'll get, which you all got, even if you realize or don't realize, you already got, right? And on top of that, we get immense amount of satisfaction. Just looking at the form of Jagannath, beautiful Krishna, Akarshayati iti Krishna. Who can be more beautiful than Krishna? Right? There's nobody more beautiful than Krishna. There's nobody more caring than Krishna. There's nobody more affectionate, compassionate, truthful than Krishna, right? And we all are struggling in different spheres of life. This material world is made to struggle. Dukhalayam ashashvata. But in midst of all this, Jagannath comes and reminds us, Main hu na, I'm there na. You have pulled my rath, I'm there for you. Right? Not only I'm there for you, but all your family, for all the means I'm there. I will also resolve your material problems, don't worry about them. But I'll make sure that you have no material problems. You don't have a next birth only. You're all coming back to me. Right? That is Jagannath. And doing such kind of Rath Yatra is not possible by our endeavor or our money or our planning. It's all planned by Him only. It's all being done by Him only. We think that we are doing it. That's the beauty, anything that God does, we can't even believe and understand that He is doing it. But we think that we are doing it. He gives us that feeling. He gives us that credit also. He gives us that recognition also. Oh, you have done it. Oh, you have done it. That we feel. But in reality, we are not doing it. He only is doing it. How can we organize 40 Rath Yatras? Just think about it. 40 Rath Yatras in 9 days. Non-stop. Non-stop. It started on 27th of June, ended on 5th of July. Right? And there was no stop. And some Rath Yatras we never knew how to do also, like school Rath Yatras. We did Rath Yatra in schools. We didn't even know how to do it. We never did it in the past. Of course, we did a little bit here and there, but the organized way, engaging the school chairman, school committee, principal, teachers, students, right? And some schools, the entire assembly came and stood. 700, 800, 1,000 students were standing in the assembly. And Jagannath was looking at all of them, my children. Right? And in some schools, there was very small school. I'm going to send some videos, in the next few days. There was also a school we did which had only 50 students, right? And 50 students, that day 10 were absent. So only 40 came. And in that 40, everybody are below 5 years. What can you expect? Montessori, small Montessori school. But the sweetest Rath Yatra, for me, among all the Rath Yatras was that Rath Yatra. Because it was so sweet. Small children, they were looking at each other like this. Hey, Jagannath, Jagannath. Hare Krishna. That is bhakti. Where they're just following, seeing their parents. Their parents also came. We told, not only just drop your children, you also stay. The parents also came. It was a small Rath Yatra, and what an impression it left. What an impression it left. When I showed the videos, preliminary videos that we shot in our mobile to my Siksha Guru, is this Radhesham Prabhu, he told many things. He told what all he liked. This I like, this I like, this I like, this I like. But at the end, he made one beautiful statement. He said, what 1,000 seminars and lectures cannot do, one Rath Yatra did. One Rath Yatra did. It created an impression in those children's hearts. Impression. For the rest of their life, they cannot forget something that happened in their life. We don't have any such impression, unfortunately, in our schools. May little impressions here and there, right? But think about, how many students we touched this year? More than 7,000 students. 7,000 children. They pulled the Rath. They just did not see. They actually pulled the Rath. More than 1,000 teachers. 1,000 teachers. They brought their children to the class one after the other, and they pulled the Rath. Right? And everybody got to chant Jai Jagannath. And in some schools, I'm going to share some videos. Students were not stopping. We stopped the Rath. He said, Rath Yatra is over now. They were not stopping. We were going on chanting and dancing. And we were announcing, Prabhu, teachers, please come and stop them. I will show you the video. They were like going on, shouting, jumping. One teacher came and told me, for the first time, she got to see who are all other teachers in the school. And she got to dance with all the teachers. Because, you go to the school, you do your class, and you go at home, you see each other in assembly. That's all, right? You're holding each other's hands. Many juniors dance with their seniors, many seniors dance with their juniors, many students dance with their teachers, many teachers dance with the principal dance with the chairman dance with the committee. Right? Jagannath made everybody like small children in front of him. What an experience. And so is the case with community Rath Yatras. The Rath Yatra that we did in this community, my own Krishe. Beautiful, fabulous. What was the sweetest thing? All of you came and served. That was the sweetest thing. Every single one of you made a Rangoli. And that Rangoli was being seen by Jagannath. And the same Jagannath in Goloka was telling Radharani, see, Rangoli is made for me. And Radharani would say, Krishna, whoever made that Rangoli, I want that Mataji in Goloka Vrindavan. Right? Yes? You think it's not happening? It's happening. We can't see. That is the problem. We don't understand what we have done. Everybody who brought Jagannath, some of the wonderful Prabhuji's senior Vaishnavas here, they brought Jagannath in their hand. How extraordinary that incident is? We can't imagine. The very Archak Vigraha Murti, which is being worshipped in the temple, in the houses, is in your hands. What qualification do we have? Huh? What qualification, what purity do we have that we can claim that we can lift the Vigraha of Govinda? And he himself made us qualified and said, come and lift me, I am ready. right? And we lifted it, and we danced, and we brought it to the Rath. We placed on the Rath, we pulled the Rath. Prabhuji and Mataji, it's all mystical. For some people who are looking at this, some very senior Vaishnavas, some sannyasis, I shared the videos, they were telling, how fortunate are these people? Because we don't get to lift Jagannath. They don't get to lift Jagannath. And they got lifted Jagannath. They don't think, oh, there is some doll, somebody is worshipping in their house. No, it's not. It's not ordinary. Bahunam janmanamante jnanavan mam prapatyate vasudeva sarvaiti samahatma sudurlabha. Durlabha. Samahatma sudurlabha. Such individuals, it's very rare. Very rare. To even do these things. After many births, you all have taken many births. I have taken many births. God knows what all we have done in our past life. Do you remember? No, don't even try to remember. God knows what all history we have created, what all rakas we have created. Definitely we have not done good things. If you have done good things, why have you taken birth again? क्या कर रहे हैं? सड़ने के लिए क्यों पैदा हुआ फिर से? कुछ तो गलत किया होगा ना? We have done some nonsense, but this life, be rest assured, you are ending it. We are ending it for eternity. Done. Right? Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi, Dukha, Doshana, Darshana. No more. Because he has entered now. Take this very seriously. Very seriously. There is nothing more important in this life than learning the message of God from Bhagavad Gita. There is nothing more important. Realize this, understand this, prioritize this, make this as your goal of life. That for the rest of the life, I am going to learn Bhagavad Gita, I am going to give Bhagavad Gita to others. Why? Because it pleases Krishna. And I am going to attend wherever there is Bhagavad Gita pravachan, Bhagavatam pravachan, I am going to make that as a priority. I'll attend that because I don't want to come back here. I don't want to come back here. I want to go back to my Supreme Lord Krishna. So, there's a lot more to say, about Jagannath Rath Yatra, but I'll end it here because we are meeting after a long time for Bhagavad Gita class also. Right? And 2 weeks gap. Today, Prabhuji, got something very special here. Very special. Now again, as I said, Krishna arranges all these things. When we are sincere, little sincere, we get so much reciprocation from Krishna. I don't know who is, I am not sincere, I can definitely tell you. But somebody here is very sincere. Because of that, I am getting that advantage. Right? So, Prabhuji has got, this is water from Kurukshetra. From what kund is named, Prabhuji? What is the name of the kund? Brahma Sarovar. Okay. I don't know how many of you will go to Kurukshetra, but Kurukshetra has come here. Right. Here is water from Brahma Sarovar. There was a king called Kuru who was plowing the land in Kurukshetra. And at that time, Indra came and asked the king, why are you plowing the land? You have so many citizens, you can order your army to do that. They will plow it for you. Why are you plowing? And he said, you don't know what is the greatest benefit you get by plowing the land or serving the land of Kurukshetra. That I don't want to take, I don't want to miss this opportunity. I want to do this personally. So I am personally plowing the land. And Indra, he said, anybody who does any service in Kurukshetra will definitely go to heavenly planets. There is no doubt about it. Because I am the king there, I am approving. What to speak of that? Kurukshetra is such a holy place. Not only because the war happened there, even before the war, it was a very holy place. Krishna visited Kurukshetra even before the war. It was the Surya Grahanam, and Chandra Grahanam, I think, and all the Vrindavan Vasis came there. Srimati Radharani saw Krishna after many years of gap in Kurukshetra. And actually Rath Yatra is happening because the gopis, when they came and saw Krishna in Kurukshetra, they told, how long will you stay in this Dwarka and all this place, let's go back to Vrindavan. And when Krishna was saying, okay, we will, they started pulling his chariot, saying, let's go to Vrindavan. They started pulling, and that is Rath Yatra actually. Pulling Krishna to Vrindavan. It starts in Kurukshetra. And from there we got this water and this very sacred trees part, that has been given from Kurukshetra. Please touch it with your, on your head, because these are not ordinary. This is not matter. It's transcendental. It's beyond time and space, right? And last but not the least, we have the dust of Kurukshetra. We have the dust of Kurukshetra right here.
This is even for more special place called Jyotisar, where actually Krishna has given the Gita Gyan to all of us.
Yes.
So that place is called Jyotisar. Jyotisar is a 13 kilometer outside.
Jyotisar is a place where Krishna actually spoke Bhagavad Gita.
Yes.
And that very land where he spoke is right here in front of us. The very Krishna. So, what can be more? How can you say that Krishna is not there? He is reciprocating, Re Baba. Can't you see? Right? Did you all plan that you'll get something like this? So Prabhuji went all the way to Kurukshetra and he remembered our satsang. Krishna reminded him that there are few devotees in Pichiboli. Please get them some dust. So before going, everybody take a little dust on your heads and keep it there for some time. It's very, very important, right? And, I'm going to take this to the satsang and distribute it to everybody else also, though. And somebody will sprinkle this at the prasadam time, sprinkle it. There might be some who are not coming to the satsang but just coming for eating prasadam. They will also get the benefit of Kurukshetra. Yeah. That is the mercy of Krishna, right? He is going to pick us up no matter where we are. He is going to pick us up. We are not going to go. Just like children are running around, parents pick them up. It's time for lunch, come. Time for dinner, come. Children don't know, they are running around. Same way, we don't know what we are doing in life, but Krishna comes to pick us up. Hare Krishna. So, last week, thank you Prabhuji, thank you. Let's chant 3 times Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Thank you. And Prabhuji has brought his father also today. His father's name, Prabhuji's father's name? Subhash Prabhu. And your name again, Prabhuji? Puneet Prabhu. So let us thank Subhash Prabhu. Subhash Prabhu's father is there, he's sitting there. He brought Puneet Prabhu. And both of them, father and son. And they brought Kurukshetra here. So grateful, Prabhu. Thank you. It's inconceivable sometimes. We don't know how to express. This is not ordinary that has happened. Right? I used to study in Chandigarh, my 10th grade. And from there, sometimes my father used to take me to Delhi. So we used to take a train called Shatabdi, Chandigarh to Delhi. In those days, I'm talking about 91, it used to go in 3 hours, in Chandigarh to Delhi. Very fast train. So on the way, it used to stop at only one place. And the sound used to come, Kurukshetra, like that sound is, right? I never got down there because that time I had no idea what is Kurukshetra. I was in my 10th grade. But now Kurukshetra has come here and is blessing me. So grateful for Hare Krishna. This time I'll stop the train also, I'll get down also. Hari Bol.
Welcome to real Kurukshetra.
Huh?
Real Kurukshetra.
Yes, Kurukshetra. This is wherever Krishna is, that is Kurukshetra. And definitely, the battle of Kurukshetra, biggest battle happened there, where crores of people lost their life. It was a big battle. And this place also is a Kurukshetra, because we are reciting Bhagavad Gita, no doubt. And it is also a Kurukshetra because lakhs of people are being killed in the software companies. Isn't it? They are being murdered before even they know what is happening. And the worst part is they are thinking that they are happy. That is the worst part. That's called Maya. So Krishna has chastised Arjuna. In the third sloka of second chapter, he has chastised. What did he say? Oh son of Pritha, do not yield to this degrading impotence. It does not become you. Give up such petty weakness of heart and arise. Oh chastiser of the enemy. He is literally chastising. We might think Arjuna is a great warrior, Arjuna is this, Arjuna is that. But God knows, the greatness of Arjuna. At the same time, he feels the right of chastising Arjuna. Calling somebody impotent is not an ordinary thing. If somebody calls you impotent, how will be the reaction? You'll immediately start fighting with him. Isn't it? Impotence is like, especially for a man, if it is told. Impotence means it's like you are good for nothing. You cannot produce the offspring. You cannot produce the next generation. You are good for nothing. You are impotent. And Krishna is using the word impotent for Arjuna. Can you believe it? In the beginning of Bhagavad Gita. Sometimes it's needed. Right? It's needed for us also. Sometimes we have to be shaken up a little bit because we have so much ego and puffed up. We are, I'm this, I've done this in life, I've done that in life. No, you are good for nothing. Now hear Bhagavad Gita. Because whatever you have done is not something that was most needed. Now you are going to do what is most needed. Now Arjuna is going to respond to that. Arjuna Uvacha 2.4. We are in page number 69, chapter 2, 4th sloka. Arjuna Uvacha Khatam Bhishmam Aham Sankhye Dronam Cha Madhusudana Ishobhi Prati Yochyami Pujar How Arisudana. Translation, please repeat after me. Arjuna said, O killer of the enemies, O killer of Madhu, how can I counteract with arrows in battlefield, arrows in battle, men like Bhishma and Drona who are worthy of my worship. Okay, you told me important, I am good for nothing. You told me that I am not doing my duty. But please tell me, how can I kill these people? They are so nice. They are not only elderly to me, they are also Mahajans. They are also very, people who know Dharma. They are Guru. Right? Bhishma is a Mahajan, Drona is a Guru, Kripacharya is a Guru. So many great people are there on the battlefield. Krishna, how do you expect me to kill them? Like that they are asking. Purport. Respectable seniors like Bhishma, the grandfather, and Dronacharya, the teacher, are always worshipable. Even if they attack, they should not be counteracted. It is general etiquette that superiors are not to be offered even a verbal fight. Even if they are sometimes harsh in behavior, they should not be harshly treated. Then how is it possible for Arjuna to counteract them? Would Krishna ever attack his own grandfather, Ugrasena, or his teacher, Sandipani Muni? These were some of the arguments offered by Arjuna to Krishna. Right? So, see how is in this question also is putting another challenge in front of Krishna. See, every time a name of Krishna is used by Arjuna, it is used for a purpose. He could have told Janardana, he could have told Govinda, but he told Madhusudana. Why? You killed Madhu. Right? So you are asking me to kill my grandfather. Tell me, have you killed your grandfather? Ugrasena is your grandfather, right? Have you killed him? You know how much painful it is to think of killing your grandfather? And now you are coming and telling me I am impotent, I cannot, I am not fighting. No, Krishna, if you think they have done injustice, you only kill. Right? This is also emotion that Arjuna is carrying. Prabhuji Mataji, is very difficult to understand the emotion of Arjuna because we are not sitting in Arjuna's position right now. We are nicely sitting on a carpet, nice breeze. But we are not in Kurukshetra. The feeling of Kurukshetra. But Bhagavad Gita is understood when we undergo a Kurukshetra in our life. In a cozy situation, in a AC, you can't understand Bhagavad Gita. You need some reversal in life to understand Bhagavad Gita. Because only when the question is strong will the answer be meaningful. If I keep telling the answers to you, you'll be like, okay, acha bola. Ye bhi acha bola. But then you don't have a question only in your heart. How will you understand the answer? So it's very important that we are put into an environment where the questions come out. And then the answers that come out are also impacting us very strongly. And that is the reason this is Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. If material world is a place where all our desires are fulfilled and everything is going on nice, how will we understand Bhagavad Gita? Because to understand Bhagavad Gita, you need to ask questions. There is no question, right? See, if you are put in a tomorrow morning you got up and you're in a nice AC room, with very comfortable bed, which you press like this, it will rise, you press like this, it will bend. If you know, and there is a nice big plasma TV, right? If somebody is getting food for you on the bed only, right? Everything is being taken care of. Somebody is coming and asking, how are you feeling? What question do you get into your mind? Yeah, that's a good question. Prabhuji told. But that question won't come immediately. You'll feel, very nice, continue. But an intelligent person will ask, am I a patient or what? I'm on the bed. Everything is coming to me. Somebody is coming and asking, how are you feeling? It only happens in a hospital. Right? So, something has to happen in our life which gives a disturbance. A little disturbance comes, then the questions start coming out. And then you start actually inquiring what is happening. Right? So the disturbance that Arjuna is going through is going to make him ask questions that are going to benefit the whole world for eternity. For all of us also. And individually, we also have a lot of questions, but we don't know whom to ask. From childhood, from the time we have taken birth, we had teachers, we had friends, we have parents, we have elders. But we have not seen anybody discussing matters beyond eating, sleeping, waiting and defending. That was the only discussion that was going on in the house. Right? How will you settle down in life? Who will clear the loan of the house? Or somebody got some disease, take him to hospital. Oh, we earned this money. I passed exam. These are the only things that were discussed, right? When do you remember any time your grandfather and your father are discussing, how to go back to God, we have taken birth? Have you thought of any time? Never it happened, right? So, when you have not seen people discussing this in front of you, even though that question is there within you, you never felt like asking them. Now, by reading this Bhagavad Gita, you are getting an opportunity to revive those questions out of your consciousness and really put it in front of Krishna and ask him, Bhaiya, answer now. And ask to devotees who are coming in your life because they know the answers, because they are practicing Bhagavad Gita. Right? So Arjuna is also putting forward all his questions and is also putting forward his difficulties. See, if I ask people to come to satsang, you know what they tell? Many reasons, sir. Many reasons. From Prabhu time nahi hai, biggest reason. I don't have time. My answer is also, you don't have time. That's why you come. At least now you come, you don't have time. Right? So after my relatives are coming Sunday morning. My answer is also that your most important relative is calling you. Krishna. He is the most important relative who not only stays in this life, who goes life after life. Right? Who I have to take care of my family. So I can't come to satsang. My answer is also that, allow Krishna to take care of your family. Because he is the one who has been taking care always. Every reason that we are giving, the answer is Krishna only. Right? But people give lots of reasons for not coming to satsang. Arjuna is also giving many reasons not to do the war. We all have many reasons. We all have many reasons. Right? Even sitting in the satsang, which is a rare opportunity. You are all chosen to be here. Don't think I have chosen to be here. No, you have been brought here by Krishna. He designed it like that. Now also if I am thinking, Are, should I chant 16 rounds minimum? I don't have time. Should I change my lifestyle? Should I give up some bad habits? Should I adopt some good habits? Then we are delaying our journey back to Krishna. As simple as that. We are only delaying. Don't blame Krishna. The more time you stay in this material world, the more problems you are going to face. So why do you even stay here? Right? Start your journey, na? Seriously start. Don't think about reasons. Don't think about 100 reasons of not being able to do something right. Think of one good reason to do it. And do it. One good reason is enough. And that one good reason is Krishna has come into your life. So let's take it very, very seriously. Right? So Arjuna is telling here, Madhusudana, how can I kill these such a noble personalities? Next shloka, text 5. Gurun ahatva hi mahanubhavan Shreyo bhoktum bhaiksham apiha loke Hatvarta kamanstu gurun ihaiva Bunjiva bhogan rudhira pradhigdhan. Translation. Please repeat after me. It would be better to live in this world by begging than to live at the cost of the lives of great souls who are my teachers. Even though desiring worldly gain, they are my superiors. They are superiors. If they are killed, everything we enjoy will be tainted with blood. And he's not stopping there. He already gave 5 reasons. Now he's attacking sentimentally. Saying, Are, Krishna, you're asking me to kill these great personalities? Right? And I'm going to live in this kingdom which has so many marks of blood that I have created. I'm going to kill these people. Their blood will be there everywhere. I have to see their blood not only now, rest of my life I have to see that. How can I see? Especially my superiors. Purport. According to scriptural codes, a teacher who engages in an abominable action and has lost his sense of discrimination is fit to be abandoned. Bhishma and Drona were obliged to take the side of Duryodhana because of his financial assistance, although they should not have accepted such a position simply on financial considerations. Under the circumstances, they have lost the respectability of teachers, but Arjuna thinks that nevertheless they remain his superiors, and therefore to enjoy material profits after killing them would mean to enjoy spoils tainted with blood. So there is Shastra, scriptural codes. Prabhupada is saying, according to scriptural code. When can you abandon a guru? Guru should never be left. We just had Guru Purnima recently. A guru should never be left in life. But there is scripture, Shastra also says when to leave a guru. When to leave a guru? When the guru is speaking outside the scriptures, you can leave the guru. When the guru is speaking outside the scriptures, he is not talking from scriptures, you can leave that guru. And if the guru is saying, I am God, you can leave that guru. There is no discussion on that. And if that guru is not valuing other gurus, other Vaishnava gurus, other bona fide gurus, you can leave that guru. Only under these circumstances you should leave a guru. Right? One, he is following scriptures. Second, he is saying himself is God. Third, he is not respecting other bona fide gurus. Then you should leave that guru. You can leave. It's not any guru aparadh. Many people, in spite of seeing their gurus doing all nonsense, they don't leave them. Because they are scared sentimentally, something bad will happen to them. No. They have lost the qualification of being a guru. Prabhuji and Mataji, none of us are qualified to do, like I am not qualified to sit here and give a class. I am not qualified. I am qualified until I am repeating the message. That's all. Until I am a Xerox machine, I am qualified. As soon as I become my own new creating machine, I am not qualified. Xerox machine, what does it do? Whatever you keep and press, the same thing comes out. Do you see additional line, additional words? No, right? So preacher means a Xerox copy. Bhagavad Gita as it is. Srila Prabhupada did not give Bhagavad Gita his own Bhagavad Gita. He said as it is. So we are giving Bhagavad Gita which is as it is. We are discussing Bhagavad Gita which is as it is. We have to follow Bhagavad Gita as it is. We have to repeat Bhagavad Gita as it is. Very important. So here, Krishna is, Arjuna is telling that I don't want to kill these people. And Prabhupada is telling that as per scriptural code, they are not anymore a guru. So you can go ahead and do it. You can go ahead and reject them and do your duty. There is Artha Shastra, there is Dharma Shastra. There are many Shastras, many Dharmas. That is the problem, no? Sanatana Dharma, the problem is there are many Dharmas. And everybody makes their own little pockets of Dharma and they feel that I am better than others. And that is the beauty, that is how it is created. People in Tamoguna can also follow Sanatana Dharma, people in Rajoguna can also follow Sanatana Dharma, people in Sattva can also follow Sanatana Dharma. Krishna is not leaving anybody, he is bringing everybody. Right? But above everything he is keeping Bhagavad Dharma. He is keeping the Sanatana Dharma at the epitome. And there he is saying that if you surrender to me, that is above all dharmas. All these dharmas have been created to bring you to me. Right? Recently I was at the new temple site. How many have seen the new temple site? The new temple where it is coming? Yeah. 2 acres of land, lot of rocks are there, We have to remove certain portion of rocks, not all rocks, but certain portion of rocks to make sure that there is decent land for us to build the temple, etc. So one Brahmana, he came there and he started arguing. And he brought some people, he has some agenda. So he came and he started, oh, you can't remove these rocks. The rocks are sacred. The rocks are there for a long time. You can't remove these rocks. Is he wrong? No, he's not wrong. According to a certain dharma, what he's telling is right. Rocks should not be removed. They are actually personalities. These rocks are living beings, like Govardhan, right? Like Mount Kailash. Even these rocks, these hills, they are not ordinary. You should not move them. You get karma. Ugra karma will come when you remove those rocks. You are supposed to live in a place, not on those rocks. So he was arguing. And we were trying to explain to him that, we are doing this for God only, no? What is going on? No. These rocks should not be removed. Then I asked him a question. Krishna only brought certain thought into me and I asked him a question that, was Hanumanji thinking which rock to pick up when he has to build Ram Setu? Huh? He will go and pick up any rock. Because every rock is for serving Ram only, right? So why are you, being a Brahmana, not seeing the essence of what we are doing? This rock is being removed so that we can keep God there. If this is being removed to create a clubhouse or being removed to create some kind of park for people, no, that is not right. But this being removed for using for Krishna, using for Ram, what are you talking? So the Brahmana was like, what you're telling is right only, but See, the problem is, that is the problem. People don't understand why we are doing what we are doing. That is very important. We should not forget. When we are doing it for God and we are doing under the instructions and guidance of superior acharyas, right? Then we should not hesitate to do what we are doing. We are doing it right. Just like Krishna is telling, fight to Arjuna. No, you should not tell non-violence, blood. What are you speaking? God is telling you to do what is the discussion here? Right? But we have the tendency. So we have to rise above smaller dharmas to go to the highest dharma. Serving parents is dharma, but serving God is even higher dharma. God never says don't serve parents. But serving God is an even higher dharma because He is your parent for many, many lives. These parents that we have are in this life only. After they are gone, who will take care of you? God only has to take care of you. Right? So, God has given them to you to serve them. You have to respect them and worship them like God only, but they are not God. They are also helpless. Many times they also become helpless. And your greatest service is to send them back to God by performing all the rituals after they leave the body. And while they are there, also introducing them to Krishna consciousness. Right? Like Prabhuji brought his father here today, introducing, come to the session. That is the service we should do for our parents. Bring our parents to Bhagavad Dharma. So here Arjuna is telling about lower Dharma. Krishna is telling about higher Dharma. Arjuna is telling, I cannot kill my guru and my teacher and my, they are worshipable people. But then Krishna is telling, do the war because this is Dharma. It's highest. Right? So you understood? The difference with that is the reason Krishna at the end of the entire Bhagavad Gita says, Sarva Dharman Parityaja. It doesn't say Sarva Adharman Parityaja. There are some wrong translators of Bhagavad Gita. They picked the Akshar A in front of Dharma and they said Sarva Adharman Parityaja. Krishna is telling remove Adharma. Mamekam Sharanam Raja. No, Krishna is not saying remove Adharma. Krishna is saying remove Dharma only. All dharmas you keep it aside. Because what I am telling is the premier, the most topmost dharma. Topmost dharma I am telling you. Go and kill these people. Because that is dharma. Right? So we should understand many times in life when we have problems, sometimes the problems are very complicated. I am feeling hungry, that's a problem. What is the answer for that? I have to eat. Very simple. There is a problem, there is a solution. Many times the problems have the solution, but we don't know which solution is right. That is where the problem becomes more complicated. Right? Otherwise, if you have one solution, simple, no? Right? I am feeling hungry, but I am diabetic. Now it's a problem. I can bring him food, but I cannot give him this food because if sugar will shoot up and he'll have a lot of problems. Right? So, you never know. And I have some disorder, some ulcer in my stomach, so I can only eat once in a day. And I already ate in the morning. Now what? No problem because it's even more complicated. He is hungry, he is diabetic and he has ulcer also. Arey baapre. What to give a solution? Right? So often life problems are not having one solution. They are multiple solutions. How does Bhagavad Gita help you? To choose the topmost solution. That is the greatness of Bhagavad Gita. Right? Many times people tell, Bhagavad Gita answers problems. Prabhu, I am losing my job. I lost my job in my company. I got laid off. Tell me the shloka in Bhagavad Gita. You are telling Bhagavad Gita has all the solutions. Right? Shloka is there. That Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi Dukkha Doshanu Darshanam. That is the answer. But then you will tell, Prabhu, where is my next job in that? Arey Pichoda, you don't need a job. You will get a job anyway. Some job you will do. But you should go to a place where there is no need to do this kind of stupid jobs. Right? So, Bhagavad Gita has an answer at a highest level. It has answer for all your problems. I am not able to get married. That's it. Prabhu, show me a shloka which tells me why I am not getting married and how will I get married and to whom will I get married. It has an answer. It definitely has an answer. That you are not this body, you are the soul. Soul doesn't need marriage. Stupid body needs marriage. So don't worry. This body is coming with karma and somebody will come to clear your karma in the form of your spouse, in the form of your child. And you will go through what you are supposed to go through in the material. Don't worry, it will come. About time. Don't ask for it. You will anyway get it. Be patient. Be tolerant. And if you and your spouse become devotees of Krishna, then you can surpass these problems. Right? Like that. Hare Krishna. Let's go to the next sloka. न चैत्यद विदमा कतरम नो गरियो न चैत्यद विदमा कतरम नो गरियो यद्वा जयेम यदि वा नो Jayeyu. Yan eva hatva na jiji vishamas. Te avastita pramukhe dhratarashtra. Nor do we know which is better, conquering them or being conquered by them. If we killed the sons of Dhritarashtra, we should not care to live. Yet, they are now standing before us on the battlefield. So Arjuna is actually, he is in so much pain, he is saying, Krishna, I don't even know what is good. I don't want to do the war. And if they win, it is good, or we win, it is good. Even that I am not able to understand. Right? Conquering them or being conquered by them. I am confused. And if we kill the Dhritarashtra, then how can we live in the same kingdom? Dhritarashtra is, like our father. Yet, they are now standing before us on the battlefield. They have come to kill us. We don't know what to do. Purport. Arjuna did not know whether, no, you don't have to repeat the purport, only the translation. Arjuna did not know whether he should fight and risk unnecessary violence, although fighting is the duty of the Kshatriyas, or whether he should refrain or live by begging. If he did not conquer the enemy, begging would be his only means of subsistence. Nor were there certainty of victory, because either side might emerge victorious. Even if victory awaited them, or their cause was justified, still, if the sons of Dhritarashtra died in battlefield, it would be very difficult to live in their absence. Under the circumstances, that would be another kind of defeat for them. All these considerations by Arjuna definitely proved that not only was he a great devotee of the Lord, but he was also highly enlightened and had complete control over his mind and senses. His desire to live by begging, although he was born in the royal household, is another sign of detachment. He was truly victorious, and as his qualities combined with his faith in the words of instruction of Sri Krishna, his spiritual master, indicate, it is concluded that Arjuna was quite fit for liberation. Unless the senses are controlled, there is no chance of elevation to the platform of knowledge. And without knowledge and devotion, there is no chance of liberation. Arjuna was competent in all these attributes, over and above his enormous attributes in his maternal relationships, in his material relationships. Hare Krishna. So, he is very much saying that he is confused. He is continuing to say that how can we live in the same place, and Prabhupada also is explaining that simply by seeing the reasons of Arjuna, we can understand how knowledgeable he was. And he was a devotee also. See, if he was a non-devotee, he would not have think twice. Mardo Sabilongo, big deal. But a devotee thinks 100 times. Before you do anything important in your life, we have to take guidance. Bhagavad Gita is a great example for that. Before Arjuna was going to do the biggest activity, the greatest activity in his life, he stopped. He did not just go with the flow, he stopped and asked all the questions that would clarify and realign him, re-emphasize, right? And bring clarity in his mind that is this the right thing I am doing or no? That's why we all need Guru. All of us, all our ancestors never took decisions without the guidance of a Guru. But unfortunately now there is no Guru. Why we are suffering in life is because we are taking many decisions which are not needed for us. We are thinking that the decision is right, but it is not right. Many times Gurus in the past would tell the families that, no. For example, I am going to buy this house. What are the things you need to buy the house? Money. Right? Money. But if you go to a Guru, he will actually tell you, do you need that house or no? Right? Guru can see much further. Right? There used to be gurus called darshaniks, darshanik in India, in every village. Every family would have their guru of their house. They would consult for everything, for marriage also, for any big financial transaction also, they would go and consult. And the guru would say, no, don't buy that house. Because the way stars are placed, there is going to be conflict in your house. If you buy a house and have a conflict, that means definitely some people from this house will go and stay in that house. Your family will split. Whereas if you don't have any other house, even though you are in conflict, you will stay in the same house. Right? A darshanik can see all these things. But when we make decisions only thinking about our own decision making ability, we will end up creating things which we are only facilitating more trouble. We might think, my properties are increasing. No, your properties are decreasing. Who is your real property? Our family. Our family is the real property, not the house, not the concrete, not the plot, not the land. If the family is split, what is left? So, Guru would even give an advice that may not be materially a good advice, but spiritually it might be very essential advice. That's why we need a Guru. That's why we need Bhagavad Gita. That's why we need satsang. Right? Somebody might say, I'm getting married, Prabhu, that Prabhuji is not like the way I thought. Right? So if he is exactly like the way you thought, then you both will suffer in life. You need somebody who will come and correct you. That is the reason it's different. That is the reason Krishna is planning. Your parents have chosen. Right? So that is the reason marriages are not based on physical attraction. Huh? Oh, he's good looking. He also danced like Shah Rukh Khan. He's that. I'll marry that fellow. Right? Then what will happen? First 2 days he'll dance, then you will dance.
There is one session going on in today.
Yeah, premarital training. Even right now it is happening. I think today morning it is there. We will have more such sessions, and you can also hear the recording. You can ask the hear recording. It's very important. We need a guru for everything in life, not just for Bhagavad Gita. Don't think that this Bhagavad Gita knowledge is going to guide you in many, many places. What is important in life, when it will come. Become patient. According to your karma, it will come at the right time. You lost something, good it is lost. By it being there also is a problem. All those things you will learn. So here also, Arjuna is placing all his problems in front of Krishna. And he's saying, please guide me, please guide me. This is one sentence if you remember in life, you will always be peaceful. Please guide me. Because if you stop saying that there is nobody good enough to guide me, then you will suffer with your own created problems. Go to your parents and ask, please guide me. Go to your elders and ask. Go to a guru and ask. Search in Bhagavad Gita, where is the guidance? If you read Srimad Bhagavatam, all the 12 cantos, all guidance will come to you. All guidance will come to you. It's there, everything in those 18,000 slokas written by Vyasdev, Srimad Bhagavatam. Right? So endeavor to learn it, endeavor to start reading it. Every day read little by little and you will get it. Right? Now comes the most important sloka of Bhagavad Gita. You can say, Prabhu, many times you told most important sloka. But there are two most important slokas. Right? There are many, all important slokas. One is Krishna giving the instruction, Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Vraja. Aham Tvam Sarva Papabhyam Mokshashyami Masichaha. But for that sloka to manifest, this sloka had to come. So there is a sloka of a disciple, there is a sloka of a guru. There is a sloka of a bhakta, there is a sloka of a God. This is the sloka of disciple. If this sloka was not spoken, Krishna would not have spoken that sloka. Or Krishna would not have spoken Gita itself. Till now, Krishna has not given a solution. Arjuna is asking many problems, many questions. But Krishna, he only came and told you, important fellow, what are you speaking like that he told. But is that an answer? No, that's not an answer. Krishna will speak answers only after this shloka. So what is the prominence of this shloka? 2.7. I request everybody here to by heart this shloka. It's possible. In your house, read this shloka every day. In 2 weeks, you can read it without the book also. Right? Yes. आपको भी आता है? जय जय हरि बोल. See, he also learnt already. कार्पण्य दोषो बहता स्वभाव कार्पण्य दोषोपहत स्वभाव पृच्छामि त्वां धर्म समूढचेता पृच्छामि त्वां धर्म समूढचेता यच्छ्रेयस्यान्निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे यच्छ्रेयस्यान्निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यस्य तेऽहं शाधिमां त्वं प्रपन्नम् शिष्यस्य तेऽहं शाधिमां त्वं प्रपन्नम् कार्पण्यदोषोपहत स्वभाव पृच्छामि त्वां धर्मसमूढचेता यच्छ्रेयस्यान्निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यस्य तेऽहं शाधिमां त्वं प्रपन्नम् Please repeat after me. Now I am confused about my duty. Have lost all composure because of miserly weakness. In this condition, I am asking you to tell me for certain what is best for me. Now, I am your disciple and a soul surrendered unto you. Please instruct me. Till now Arjuna was speaking like a friend. Till now Arjuna was speaking like his cousin. Till now Arjuna was speaking like a Kshatriya. Till now Arjuna was speaking like a king. But now Arjuna is speaking like a disciple. Right? He is saying, please instruct me. Shishyasya te aham. I am your Shishya. Arjuna, Krishna, now I am your Shishya. Now don't laugh at me. Don't just skip the question. Don't just shout at me. Give me the answers. And by the way, you are the only one who can give me the answer. Don't send me to Bhishma now. Don't send me to Drona now. You are my Guru. I am declaring you are my Guru. You are my charioteer right now. You are like a driver. But now you are not my driver. Now you are my Guru. When we declare that to Krishna only, Bhagavad Gita will start. Many people come to Bhagavad Gita class. I have seen many. But they come in different agendas. Some people come here thinking they are Krishna only. Thank God. Prabhu bolo, मैं reconcile करेगा. वो सही है, मैं सही हूँ. Will you understand Bhagavad Gita? No. Some people will think that, they'll come here saying, I know full Bhagavad Gita. Dekhte hai, this fellow will not he'll tell. Will you understand Bhagavad Gita? No, he will not. Right? Some people listen to the entire Bhagavad Gita and they will not understand anything in Bhagavad Gita. Why? Because they never wanted to hear Bhagavad Gita. Right? The only qualification that will make you understand Bhagavad Gita is your humility. Humility to accept just like Arjuna is accepting. Karpanya doshopahata svabhava. I am miserly. Dosha means I have some inadequacy. I am not capable of what? Of making decision. I am not capable of making decision. How many of you feel here I can't make decisions? Huh? You all are making so many decisions. But sometimes we should also know that we are not capable of making decisions. Our decisions are causing more problems for us. So Krishna, I am Karpanya doshi. No, I cannot make decisions. Karpanya dosho pahata svabhava. Prachyami tvam dharma samuda cheta. I don't know what is dharma also. I have taken so many degrees. I have gone to Saptarishi universities, learned under Drona, Kripa, so many great gurus. But I don't know what is dharma. That requires humility, Prabhu. It's not being told. It's not being told just to make Krishna speak. He actually felt like that. Karpanya dosho pahatasvava. Prachyami tvam dharma samuda cheta. I'm a Muda, I'm a fool. And I don't know what is right, what is good for me. I'm seeing multiple goods here. Serving my parents, serving the king, serving my elder, serving the guru, killing the parents, killing the guru, killing the... So what? I'm confused. And what will happen to the future? What will happen to the women? What will happen to the men? What will happen to the praja? What will happen to the next generations? Family traditions, non-violence, sins. I'm confused. I don't know what is good for me, what is bad for me. Right? Karpanya dosho bhatasvabhava prachyamitam dharma samuda cheta yat shreyaschan nishchitam bruhitan me. Right? He's saying, now I have come to you. Now I have come to you. Now I want to listen from you. Please tell me what is right for me. Please. Please tell me what is right for me. You're please pleading. He's not telling with a adhikar that you tell me now I'll listen. No. Please tell me. Because nobody else can tell you like you because you are my guru. Shishya shateham shadimam tvam prapannam. Now you are my guru, you have to tell me. After saying this, Krishna starts telling Bhagavad Gita. Until then, Krishna is not speaking Bhagavad Gita. Perfect timing, no? It's an indication. Bolega abhi मैं बोलूँगा. These are not coincidences, right? At the same time, when we are telling, after saying this, I told Krishna is going to tell, and the cantas started bang, 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 bang. Yes, Krishna, thank you for hearing. We all need here. I need that help here. I might be reading this Bhagavad Gita, I don't know, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, I don't remember. But every time I read, I feel I'm reading it for the first time. Every time I read, I feel that I am the same student who sat and heard for the first time. And that is how we will feel every time we read Bhagavad Gita. That's why even Shankaracharya felt, Lord Shiva felt when he read Bhagavad Gita. And oh my God, there is nothing greater than this. That's what Ramanujacharya felt when he read Bhagavad Gita. Right? Madhvacharya felt the same. The great Acharya, Srila Prabhupada, he also felt, this is the greatest. Never ever understand that never ever you should feel that, I know Bhagavad Gita. You don't know anything in Bhagavad Gita. The more you read Bhagavad Gita, the more you understand Bhagavad Gita, you will feel that you don't know Bhagavad Gita. That is the beauty. In devotion, in materialism, everything is opposite. The more you do, you feel that you are qualified. In bhakti, the more you do, you feel that you are more unqualified. The more you go closer to God, you feel that you are so much away from God. Right? The more you go closer to God, you will feel, Hare Baba, Krishna, how far are you? The more you closer to God, you will see more impurities in you. Because He is so pure. The more closer to you, you see more impurities in you. The more you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, the more you will see that your consciousness is changing. You will see. It is inevitable. It will change. The more you only eat prasadam, something that is offered to God, your entire consciousness will change. So here Arjuna is declaring, and that's why Prabhupada gave a huge purport here. And this purport is very, very important. It's a purport that Prabhupada wants us to know when we are reading this shloka for eternity. So let us be attentive, and I'm going to read the purport. By nature's own way, the complete system of material activity is a source of perplexity for everyone. In every step, there is perplexity, and therefore it behooves one to approach a bona fide spiritual master who can give proper guidance for executing the purpose of life. All Vedic scriptures advise us to approach a bona fide spiritual master to get free from the perplexities of life, which happens without our desire. They are like forest fire that somehow blazes, without being set by anyone. Similarly, the world situation is such that perplexities of life automatically appear, without our wanting such confusion. No one wants fire, yet it takes place, and we become perplexed. The Vedic wisdom therefore advises that in order to solve the perplexities of life and to understand the science of the solution, one must approach a spiritual master who is in disciplinic succession. A person with a bona fide spiritual master is supposed to know everything. One should not therefore remain in material perplexities, but should approach a spiritual master. This is the purport of this verse. Hare Krishna. So Prabhupada is concluding first paragraph is purport by saying this is the purport. What he is saying? The essence of this paragraph is, please don't think the problems that are happening in your life are created by you. Just like a forest fire is not created by anyone, it automatically comes. Similarly, the problems in your life are automatically being planned. They are coming into your life. And when you get such problems, go to a guru. Go to a spiritual master. Don't think that I can solve it. Go for guidance. Take a guidance. You only make the decision. But with guided solutions, make a decision. Don't make a decision out of anxiety, out of immediate urgency. You will regret those decisions, right?
Problems are coming because of
Your own karma. As per your karma, it is, these problems are going to come to you. They will come. On that day, for example, in Israel, that day everybody was taking care of their families, they were eating lunch, somebody was doing dance concert, somebody was doing... Who thought that these ghastly terrorists will suddenly enter their houses and kill 1,100 people brutally and take away half the families to, their place for, as what is that? They're kidnapping them. Did anybody think? Nobody thought. It just happened. It just happened. How did it happen? It's all designed to, it's going to happen. Nobody thought. And after that a war started, and now so many innocents are also being killed. I'm not supporting either side. I'm saying, see the situations in life. Now sometimes innocents also get killed, when they are standing on the side of miscreants. But that is not a good enough reason. But it can happen this side or that side. Innocents will get killed. But is anybody innocent here? Nobody is innocent. I'm sorry. We all have done enough nonsense, have taken birth again. If somebody says, Prabhuji, usne kya kiya bro? Tere ko kya malum usne kya kiya? Do you know? Krishna knows what nonsense he has done. That is the reason he has taken birth again. So everything that is happening as a part of justice only. You may not be able to understand that justice in this life. Because you're only seeing this life. You're not seeing a whole sequence of lives. Right? So doesn't mean that we don't sympathize with people when they go through difficulty. But we should also understand that we should accept the plan of God. And God doesn't like planning these things. You are only forcing him to plan. Right? You did some nonsense. Somebody has to plan that reaction also, right? So he's planning the reaction. When reaction is coming here, hey, why did you plan? So God also says, hey, why did you do? Why did you do that wrong thing in first place? Now you're getting the reaction. It can happen. This material world is like that. That's why it's called Mrityu Loka. There is no other Loka, Bhor Loka, Sur Loka, Swarga Loka. But only this planet is called Mrityu Loka, where you'll actually see death in front of you. In all other lokas, you will not see death in front of you. There also people will die, but they will not die in front of you. In Swarga Loka, there is no death. Death is there in Swarga Loka, but it doesn't happen in Swarga Loka. They have to come out of Swarga Loka and die. So when you are living a life in Swarga Loka, you are young, you never get disease also. You take birth, Janma is there. You take birth, you are young, your body is nice, beautiful, Apsaras, you are also looking like a gorgeous person. And your time is over. Then you will be suddenly removed out of Swarga Loka and then you will die. Right? Disease also you will not see. So but this Loka is special. This earth planet, this particular Bhuloka is very famous. It is called Mrityu Loka. You will actually see death in front of you. You will see people dying in front of you. You will see people taking birth in front of you. You will see disease in front of you. And that is the reason this is the best place to go back to God. Because there is happiness also, little bit. There is problems also, little bit. They will come to you in right proportion so that it will awaken self-realization in you, and then you'll approach a guru. You'll approach a guru and start asking for solutions. Are you all following me? Yeah. So, Prabhupada is saying, perplexities in life are inevitable. Today I am sitting here. God knows what problem I'll get. I don't know. But I should approach a guru when a problem comes. Saying, not asking why it came. What should I do now? How should I understand this now? That is what it should. Why the problem came? Obviously it came. If you get some additional increment, increment that you thought, additional increment you got, bonus salary you got suddenly. Will you go and ask a guru, why did I get this increment? Will you go and ask? Nobody will ask. But if you don't get increment, then you, why am I not getting any increment? You will go and ask. Is that fair? It's not fair. You should ask for both also. When something good also happens, you should go to Guru. When something bad also happens, you should go to Guru. When something good also happens, go give your hair in Tirupati. When something bad also happens, give your hair in Tirupati. And nothing happens also, give your hair in because you are declaring that, this hair is a big distraction. Every day I have to see it is like this or like this or, so much time wasted. This much time if I put in chanting, I'll go back to Krishna. Right? So, here Prabhupada is insisting in first part of the purport that we need to go to a Guru. And we are very fortunate. Guru has already come into all your lives. A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada. And he is sending his representatives in front of you. Through him you can understand. So many great sannyasis are there. You can approach them. You can understand. And Bhagavad Gita itself is there. Let's read the next purport. Next paragraph. Who is the man in material perplexities? It is he who does not understand the problems of life. In Brihad Aranyaka Upanishad 3.8.10, the perplexed man is described as follows. Yova etad aksharam gargi avidit va small loka prai iti sa kripana. He is a miserly man who does not solve the problems of life as a human, and who thus quits this world like the cats and dogs without understanding the science of self-realization. Right? So, what is the main problem in life? People not coming to satsang is the main problem in life. People not giving time to understand why they took birth is the main problem in life. That is the main problem in life. The human form of life is a most valuable asset for the living entity who can realize it for solving the problems of life. Therefore, one who does not utilize this opportunity properly is a miser. On the other hand, there is a Brahmana or he who is intelligent enough to utilize this body to solve all the problems of life. Ye etad aksharam gargi viditvas smal lokat prai iti sa Brahmana. The Kripanas or miserly persons waste their time in being overly affectionate for family, society, country, etc. in the material conception of life. One is often attached to family life, namely to wife, children and other members on the basis of skin disease. Baapre, Prabhupada is very heavy. Right? We are recognizing, mera beta hai. He is my father, she is my wife, he is my husband, right? He is my brother, he is my sister. They are important for you. But for how long? Until you are in that body. Before you got that body, who were they? You don't even know. So it's called skin disease. The Kripana thinks that he is able to protect his family members from death. Or the Kripana thinks that his family or society can save him from the verge of death. Such family attachment can be found even in the lower animals, who can take care of children also. Being intelligent, Arjuna could understand that his affection for family members and his wish to protect them from death were causes of his perplexities. Although he could understand that his duty to fight was awaiting him, still, on the account of miserly weakness, he could not discharge the duties. He is therefore asking Lord Krishna, the Supreme Spiritual Master, to make a definite solution. He offers himself to Krishna as a disciple. He wants to stop friendly talks. Talks between the master and the disciple are serious, and now Arjuna wants to talk very seriously before the recognized spiritual master. Krishna is therefore the original spiritual master of the science of Bhagavad Gita, and Arjuna is the first disciple of understanding the Gita. How Arjuna understands the Bhagavad Gita is stated in the Gita itself, and yet foolish mundane scholars explain that one need not submit to Krishna as a person, but to the unborn within Krishna. There is no difference between Krishna's within and without. And one who has no sense of this understanding is the greatest fool in trying to understand Bhagavad Gita. Prabhupada is very heavy in this shloka. He is telling many things, in this purport. He is telling that, number one, You get perplexities, go to a guru. Second, don't get attached to what you think is problem. What is the biggest problem? Arjuna is thinking, I am going to kill these people. Are who are you to kill these people? There is no death for them. They are also in bodies, you are also in body. So when you approach God, He will tell you the ultimate solution, ultimate knowledge. So approach God. Right? What is the time?
9:45. 9:45.
Oh, 9:45. Okay. So approach God. Like that is telling. Very, very clearly. Right? And here is also saying that, one second. Who is the original spiritual master? Who is the original guru? And that is the reason I was saying sometime before that a guru who doesn't read from scriptures is not a guru. No matter what people call him, Jagat Guru, Sat Guru, Vishwa Guru, whatever guru you call them, if they are not reading from scriptures, if they are not repeating the message of God from Shastra, they are only cheating you. Understand this. They are only cheating you. How salesmen talk? When you go, how does the salesman speak? Very nice, right? Eh? Do you really think he respects you so much? He is trying to do a deal. If the deal doesn't happen, he doesn't care about you. Right? So just because somebody is speaking nicely with you, doesn't mean he is your well-wisher. Just because a guru is nicely very sweet with you, doesn't mean that he is a guru. Guru means who is tough, who is speaking the truth without any compromise, who is uncompromisingly telling you what is good for you. He is a guru. समझ रहे हैं? आजकल लोग कौन सा गुरु चाहते हैं? अरे my guru is very nice, he put chadar also on me. My guru made me sit beside him. My guru solves all my problems. My guru comes to my house also. Ultimately you will reduce the upadhi of a guru to your servant. You are making your guru serve you. He is coming to my house. He is doing this for me. He is doing that for me. Just like a servant. Guru is not there to serve you. You are there to serve the guru. Right? That conscience is very, very important. You should understand who is a guru and how to serve a guru. Just now we had Guru Purnima. Right? Many people go here, there, this guru, that guru, that guru. What did that guru teach you? He is a nice guru. What did he teach you? Sabka Malik hai. Kaun hai wo Malik? Who is that Malik? He only. Really? He is that Malik? When did he tell that he is that Malik? We all think like that. This is utter nonsense going on the planet. You don't know what the Guru also was not clear. Sometimes some gurus speak, oh my God, they call themselves gurus, the way they speak. Go and see in the internet. I don't want to name. There are many fools and idiots, who claim themselves as gurus today. Very unfortunate, very unfortunate. They tell, answers also. You go and tell, go and ask them, why bad things are happening to you? Why bad? Guruji, why so many bad things are happening, Guruji? Then that fellow will start. Right? Like this one fellow will start. The fellow will wear a sari only, full, nicely. Right? All this natak they'll do. Right? And then they'll start the answer. What was the question? The constitution of this world creates currents which are energies which pass through your bodies, and the bodies are subject to the changes that come on the planet. And when you focus on the breath shows you the direction in which the problem is. And the problem you all can feel because the problem exists. क्या आंसर बोला? अरे गुरुजी क्या डीप बोला? गुरुजी क्या बोला आपने? है ना? All the patients who are supposed to be in a Ragada mental hospital are there sitting in front of that fool. And he is making a fool of everybody. And then he'll give one pattar, one stone. It's a Jnana Lingam. Focus on this stone every morning. Right? Focus on this stone every morning. And Guruji is giving nice stone also. That stone they can find in their backyard also. Right? But they'll bring that stone, they'll keep it there. Every morning they'll go. Wife is shouting, milk is not there in the house. Son is shouting, fan is not working. I will find all my answers in Jnanalingam. They'll keep there. They'll start meditating calmly. If you do like that for some time, will you find peace? You'll find. If you sit down calmly, and hold these fingers like this and calmly just meditate, you will find peace. Why you will find peace? Because you're not doing nonsense. 24 hours you are doing nonsense. For 5 minutes, if you stop nonsense, won't you find peace? So what is the magic? Nothing to do with the Jnana Lingam, nothing to do with your Lingam, nothing to do with anything. You just stop doing nonsense for some time. So you felt some peace. Guruji, what you told worked, Guruji. I sat down, Guruji. I could feel, Prabhuji. Guruji. Right? And that fellow will put a name to that. Lingam Yoga. Right? This is what is going on. Business. One fellow is looting you and you want to be looted, so you are getting looted. How many people are telling you that you are the reason for these problems? You are the cause of these problems. You are also a factor. Your decisions are a reason for this problem. How to come up with this problem? What is the most important problem in life? What is Krishna talking about problems? Matrasparshastu kote, sitoshna sukha dukkada, agama apayana nitya, astam titiksho bharata. This is the answer for that. The problems will come and go, Arjuna, like summer and winter. Just tolerate them and accept, because all these things are temporary. I am quoting from scripture. Will these gurus tell all these things? Anna. If I tell, how will my lingam sale happen? How can I sell this rock? I cannot sell this rock. So I should not. First of all, he doesn't know the answer also. He doesn't know the answer also. Most of the gurus outside, they don't even know what is there in Bhagavad Gita. What is there in Bhagavad? Because they don't have a guru. The point is they don't have a guru. They think they are their own guru. I got enlightened. One fellow in Vijayawada, he became a very big guru now. Oh, I'll not tell. Many. But there is one fellow in Gachibowli also. Golidoti also one fellow. Don't worry about it. One fellow went and asked him, sir, how he became enlightened? He was a doctor before. Suddenly he opened Gita Ashram. Right? He is telling Gita. If you hear his discourse now, you will wonder, where is Gita in this? He is speaking whatever he wants. So somebody went, sir, how did you get enlightened? He told, I am actually enlightened by birth. But I forgot. One day when I was in my clinic, God himself came and enlightened me again. And now, I am that God through which you can receive this knowledge. Right? And you know how many followers he has? If we keep a bona fide satsang of Bhagavad Gita, barely 60 people are sitting here. That fellow, 60,000 people sit in front of him. 60,000. From all over the places they'll come and sit. And at the end, what do they get? Matti, mashi. Right? Some nonsense they'll get. And they all feel we are enlightened. Because that fellow spoke the same answer. Different things they speak, they will never speak anything from Bhagavad Gita. Will that solve your problems? No. So approach a bona fide guru. Prabhuji and Matajis, you are very fortunate. Understand and accept that you are fortunate that you approached A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, who declares that I am a useless, I am a completely not intelligent, I am completely, humble in front of my guru. He feels like that. That is a qualification of a guru. A guru never feels that he is a guru. Guru always feels that my guru is a guru. And he doesn't say like that, he actually feels it. And that is a humility which makes you understand Bhagavad Gita. Not somebody who considers himself as a guru. Sometimes, once Prabhupada was there, and they were on Guru Purnima day, they were washing his feet. One person came, Prabhupada closed his eyes, and they were washing his feet. One person came and asked, see, you are also wanting your disciples to worship you. See, they are washing your feet. You know what Prabhupada told? He said, I am remembering my Guru, and I am accepting this on behalf of my Guru. Because I have to teach these people who don't know how to respect a Guru, I am taking this austerity of accepting this seva. But I don't need that seva. I don't deserve to have that seva. But I have to teach them how to be a disciple. If they don't be our right disciple, how can they get the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita? To teach them, I am accepting this, but I don't need it. He told it openly. Somebody asked, why did you come to America? To convert these people into Hindus? To convert people into, Bhagavad Gita readers? Why did you come to America? You know what was Prabhupada's answer? He just kept his head down. With humility he told, my Guru asked me to do this, so I am doing it. That's all it was. My Guru asked me to go to foreign countries and teach Bhagavad Gita in English, so I am doing it. I am not qualified to do this. Prabhu, such Guru will give you Bhagavad Gita. The Guru who thinks, who knows everything in Bhagavad Gita cannot give you Bhagavad Gita. Because Krishna will not speak to such an arrogant person. He might have thousands of followers, but he will not have one genuine follower. And Krishna will not be there in that assembly. It will be like another entertainment assembly. We are very fortunate that this small satsang we are having in this community and many such satsang we are doing in these communities are connecting people to the right Guru Parampara. Guru Parampara is very important. And this is not the only Guru Parampara. We are not saying that ISKCON, Srila Prabhupada is the only Guru Parampara. No. We are telling what is a Guru Parampara. That you understand. Wherever you are connected to. Is that a bona fide Guru Parampara or no? That you should understand. Right? Like Sri Vaishnava Parampara. Chinnajit Swami. Right? A bona fide Guru. He is a bona fide Guru. Madhvacharya, Madhva Sampradaya. Bona fide Guru, Brahma Sampradaya. Right? Vallabhacharya, Pushtimal. They are all bona fide Sampradaya. We are telling how to recognize a Guru Parampara. How to recognize a Guru Parampara. Not by just seeing one person. By seeing who all are there over him and how people are with him and how he is serving the Shastra. Guru, Shastra, Sadhu. Three things, three pramanas are required. Whatever you are speaking, is it from the scripture, Shastra. Whatever you are speaking, have you learned from your Guru. Whatever you are speaking, other Gurus will also accept it. Guru, Shastra, Sadhu. When these three pramanas are there, then you are gone to the right place. And we will all understand Bhagavad Gita. We are already understanding Bhagavad Gita and we are understanding more than any others outside understanding Bhagavad Gita because you have come to the right place. Many people who came to our satsangs, like there is one Prabhuji, Prasad Javadi Prabhu. Now he is himself is a preacher. He conducts classes in Bachpalli and in another Miyapur area he conducts classes. Wonderful preacher himself. He told me, I went to Prabhu, many years I went to many gurus. I heard Bhagavad Gita, I learned Bhagavad Gita. But the clarity I got of what is Krishna speaking, I only got after coming to these satsangs. And now I understand what is the purpose of that Bhagavad Gita. Every other person was only cheating me, was only using me. They wanted a crowd, I am sitting there. That's all they cared. They made me feel nice also. But I didn't feel nice because I am not getting the real knowledge. So, in this shloka, Arjuna is declaring that I am a disciple. You all have to declare in front of Srila Prabhupada that you are also a disciple. Otherwise, you will not understand Bhagavad Gita. If you have come here as entertainment, okay Prabhu, yes, Saturday time Mila, I am going, you will not understand Bhagavad Gita. I am sorry. You are not following, you are not enthusiastic to follow certain required things for understanding Bhagavad Gita. You will not understand Bhagavad Gita. What are the things you need? Now I am going to tell some do's and don'ts. Right? Please, try to follow them, one after the other. I am not telling everything on the same day. Right? What are the do's and don'ts? Be regular to satsang. First and the foremost. Be, have some craving to get some seva. I want to do some seva. I just want to go and listen and eat prasadam and go. No, I want to do some seva. I want to do something. And you will find your own seva. You will try to do something. You'll come early, arrange these things. Bring a flower for Krishna. Bring, one Mataji, she brought, Thank you, Mataji. She cooked it. Everybody just came here. She also cooked and brought. You also can bring something. Seva. You are trying to do something for others, not for any recognition. Right? You will be sincere in reading Bhagavad Gita regularly. You will chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day. You will chant every day. Not like, Prabhu kal time nahi mila. Nahin. You will chant. And slowly I will increase my number of rounds. I will create time in which I can do this. Right? I will create my own. Time is there. You are not there. Time is always there when you want that time. If there is some big sale going on, buy one, get 10 free. सांस मिला time, you prioritized. Priority will make everything happen. Okay? So prioritize. Do chant every day. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Don't eat the things which cannot be offered to God. Fundamental thing. Don't eat things through this throat. If the only entry point for this entire body is this hole. There are many exit points. Many. But entry point is only one. From this entry point, if you only eat what you can offer to God, first offer to God and eat. But even before that, don't eat anything that you cannot offer. Right? That only your half your spiritual problems will, material problems will go away. It will be great elevation. It's just a simple decision. I will not eat anything that cannot be offered to God. And then next step, I will start offering it to God. I'll keep a tulsi leaf, I'll chant Hare Krishna mantra and offer to Prabhupada. Prabhupada will offer to Guru, to God. That is the procedure. Why we keep Prabhupada on the altar? Not saying that he is God, but we worship him like God. He never told that he is God. He is a disciple of his Guru. That's what he told.
There are certain temples where alcohol is being served as a prasad.
Show me the shloka where it is told.
I'm saying
No, that I know. I also went to the temple. In Ujjain it is there. They literally buy alcohol bottle, outside the temple. They take that. Can I see a shloka? Aham royal stag parishyami. Aham royal cham karishyami. What other brands are there? I don't know.
So that means they are also befooling everybody?
They are pakka fooling everybody. No doubt about it. That is worship in Tamoguna. When we read Bhagavad Gita, when you go to 18th chapter and 16th chapter, Krishna specifically speaks about Trigunas. And there is worship in the mode of goodness, worship in the mode of ignorance also. That is also worship only, but in the mode of ignorance. Ignorance worship is what? I will do whatever I want to do. I don't care what God wants. I will do my worship. Because my bhakti na, bhakti. Mera bhakti, so I will my bhakta, you Bhagavan, my also Bhagavan, but bhakta, but bhakti, Bhagavan, they are also confused. Who is Bhagavan, who is bhakta? They will do whatever nonsense they want in front of God. Is that bona fide? Is there a shloka? There is no shloka. But there is a shloka which says, what kind of people do these kind of things? People in Tamoguna will do these kind of things. Killing animals, offering alcohol. Prabhu, in Kali, in front of Kali we can do. When did Kali tell you? When did Kali tell you? When did Durga Ma tell you? Huh? Lord Shiva is sitting. You think Durga Ma is sitting beside and taking alcohol? Just socha dhamak laga thoda. Huh? No. It's never told. Any scripture, no scripture is telling. But they create these things. Tamoguna worship. After the worship, they'll drink like mad fellows. They'll be wandering on the road. Bolo, Sambho, 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 Sambho. What kind of nonsense is that? Right? So all this is going on in the name of devotion. Tamoguna worship. Tamoguna worship. You will call 10 lakh people on Shivratri. Did you read from Shiv Puran? No. Did you read what Lord Shiva wants you to read? No. You will have entertainment there. It's like entertainment park. Everybody are dancing, you are also dancing. Ladies dancing, men dancing. Made a huge money. Then you tell, oh, such a nice event. Today the energy has come into the energetic and energy is energy. Energy, energy, energy. There is not a single word called Shiva. That is also nonsense. So many nonsense is happening in the name of God. Why don't you read from scriptures? No. I am above scriptures. I already read scriptures in past life. Baapre. Another place. Scriptures actually are all misguiding things. Real scripture is within us only. Nice, good statement, no? How do you like that, no? If I tell this Mataji, you have everything inside you, Mataji. You are great, Mataji. You already know Mataji, great, Mataji. She'll tell, probably next satsang, next week or next day. I'll come tomorrow also. Because you praise, you pump up the people to a point that they'll feel nice. No rules and regulations. No rules and regulations. You can do any nonsense. After today night, tomorrow you can go to anything you want. Did we ever tell like that? On satsang day, you don't eat this, don't drink this. Did you say like? Never. Bro, for 40 days we'll stop all this nonsense. Why only 40 days? Why not? What about the remaining, what is it? 311 days or 316 days? 315 days. What about the remaining 315 days? Prabhuji, 315 days are mine, 40 days belong to somebody. 40 days I will not speak a single bad word. Once we had a property dispute, it happened during that time. People put that Ayyappa Mala, some of them. They are very good people also, Ayyappa. Some devotees are very good in that. But some people only come for, ritual. So once we had a property dispute. So I went there and the person who occupied the property is a Swami, Ayyappa Swami. So I was telling him that, I'll call police now. You know what he told me? If it not have been this 40 days, I would have told all kinds of galis to you. Because it's 40 days, I am sparing you. I was looking at him. Thank you, you are following at least 40 days. What is the use of that consciousness when you are trying to keep yourself restricted to that 40 days? And what is the use of that guru who is only guiding for that 40 days? Right? But still, 40 days is still better, no? It is 40 days you are trying to be like a human being. Right? Otherwise, it will be like a dog or a pig or a donkey will bark around, like this. That's the problem. So, bhakti should be guided by a guru and guru should be from a proper sampradaya. And we should surrender to such a guru. Otherwise, we'll do nonsense in our life. We'll go to temples, we'll do all kinds of nonsense. That is what is going on. Tamoguna is prominent in Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga means Tamoguna. Tamoguna means what? I will not listen, I will only do whatever I want. No, there is nobody to guide me because I am the master. I am the master of everything. Everything I do is right. Accept me the way I am. Have you heard that statement anywhere? Accept me the way I am. Can you go and tell that in office? When appraisal is going on? Appraisal, boss calls you, sir, we have to talk about your 1 year's performance. Accept me the way I am. Can you tell that in front of doctor? No. But you'll go and tell in front of other people. You want to tell them? Is that not hypocrisy? You'll wear some nonsense. You'll go into the crowd. Somebody will come and tell, hey, sir, what are you wearing, accept me the way I am. Can you go and tell in front of HR in your office? Wear the same dress and go to office? And they'll say, what is it? Accept me the way I am. Can you tell that? No. You are a duplicitous fellow who are trying to take advantage of others. That's all it is. You know where it is not accepted, where it is a problem for you, you will follow everything correctly. Your true colors are coming out. Right? So accept me the way I am is not a statement from Shastra. It's not there in, I have not seen a single shloka which says accept me I am. I don't know how to tell you that in Sanskrit. Right? There is not a single shloka. You have to change. You have to change and become better. There are many shlokas for that. You have to improve your consciousness. There are many shlokas for that. There is a shlokas which says that you are equal to God in quality. Yes, it is there. But that quality is covered by ignorance. That shloka is also there. How to come out of that ignorance? There is a shloka for that. But there is no shloka that says whatever you are, remain like that and you are perfect. Whatever you are, remain like that and you are perfect. ऐसा बोलेंगे तो ज्यादा लोग आएंगे. क्या अनुराग प्रभु ये बोले क्या अपने कॉम्प्लेक्स में माइक लेके? ब्लॉक नंबर 1 परफेक्ट, ब्लॉक नंबर 2 अरे तुम लोग, ब्लॉक नंबर 3 तो अल्टीमेट, ब्लॉक नंबर 4 अरे तुमसे बड़ा कोई नहीं. आई एम 200 people will sit next class. But that is what they want to listen, no? You want followers, you will get lot of followers. But we don't want people to follow us. We want people to follow Krishna. That is when the problem starts. Right? I am sorry, Prabhuji and Matajis, the way you are not perfect. But my prayer is, become perfect. How to become perfect? By following the instructions of Guru. By chanting every day. By not eating anything that we cannot offer to God. We should not eat those things. Right? By serving wherever you get service. Enthusiastic in service. Do that thing. By doing these few activities, by reading Bhagavad Gita, A, B, C, D, B in association, A for association, B for Bhagavad Gita, C for chanting, D for diet, A, B, C, D. Follow A, B, C, D in life, and automatically he will come. You'll go to eternity. Go back to Krishna. Eternally go back to Krishna. Right? You have to bring change in you to see some change. And that will only happen when we accept a Guru. Simply saying, Prabhu Guru, I'm sorry to say, some people come and tell, Prabhuji, I want to meet you on Guru Purnima. I want to touch your feet. I tell them, you come every Saturday, I will touch your feet. You come every Saturday on time, I will touch your feet. You don't touch my feet on Guru Purnima. That's not needed. This is the problem. I will do whenever I want to do, but on Guru Purnima, all my Guru Bhakti will come out. What is the Guru Bhakti without following the instruction of Guru Bhakti? Many people, Prabhuji, garland for you, Prabhuji, for this, for gift for you, Prabhuji. I don't want anything. Prabhupada never asked for anything. Just go back to Krishna. That itself is enough. Chant the names of Krishna, go back to Krishna. That is the greatest service you can do. To yourself also, to others also. You wanted to say something. Sorry, you lifted your hand.
So in terms of the followers which you are mentioning, you gave the example of Vijay. There are many gurus who have many followers, and bona fidely we are trying to preach and we may not get many followers. Maybe because based on the mode of consciousness, why it is happening in terms of the followers and numbers?
Because we are telling do's and don'ts. So we don't get many followers. As simple as that.
Where the restrictions more number of people are going because there are no restrictions.
Yeah, there are no restrictions. That's simple, no?
You can do whatever.
We can do whatever you want. You're already great. You're already perfect. तेरे में कोई खामी नहीं है. You are the greatest achiever in life. Look at your face. अरे बाप रे, चमक रहा है. Already you're great. Right? So obviously you will find all followers. All followers will come to. Should I tell? No, forget it. It's difficult sometimes to tell the truth because I know.
शुरू में more than 100 followers थे यहाँ पे आ रहे थे अभी 50 आ गया आप आ गया
अभी थोड़ा सा वो गिरने वाला विकेट गिरेगा. There are some people who are very clear about it. I don't want to hear a lecture. I am seeing it online exactly at the time Prasadam will come. So that is good. But that is also good. It is come for that. Okay? There is one devotee who came, his name is Nilesh Prabhu. He used to go to temple exactly at the time of Prasadam. 7 years he did that. 7 or 8 years. 7-8 years. Exactly at dot Prasadam, what is that indication of Prasadam? Namaste stood in the line. And he got his Prasadam. 7 years he did that. One day while eating Prasadam, one devotee asked, Prabhu, thoda pehle aake dekho na kya ho raha hai. So he said, okay, ek baar dekh lete hain. Right? Now he is a perfect devotee, practicing. He works in Oracle Corporation and employee, and he is so much grateful to the devotees, and he is a perfect devotee now. He cooked for many of our Rath Yatras, Prasadam. He himself cooked. Right? And one more service that he does. When devotees go in trains, how will they get Prasadam? Especially if you go going 24-hour train. He has made connection with 80 plus railway stations and devotees around 80 plus railway stations. If you call him, they will bring Prasadam to you in the train. So सब काम करता है. Prasadam is a much bigger weapon than me speaking. So if you are eating Prasadam nicely with devotion, not thinking it's food, don't waste it. And like Rajesh Prabhu sponsored Prasadam for his mother. He did. Your mother is sponsored. Hare Krishna. Yes. Haribol. Little contribution. We all are spending money, giving for this small fund we have for serving Prasadam. Right? And so many other security guards, housekeeping staff, gardening, so many are waiting right now. एक कब बात करना बंद करेगा जब nursing आरती चालू होगा. That's okay. One day they'll become devotee. Prabhuji, I'm telling you, when security team moved from here, last year security team, one security guard told me, one security guard came and told me, sir, we are going, but we'll miss you all. He told me. Because he used to wait for every Sunday morning for the prasad. I told him, I'll pray that wherever he goes, satsang will happen, don't worry. You know, it's a soul, Prabhu. In this body is a security guard. Last time you were also security guard somewhere, I don't know. Right? The position and all you should not see. He's a soul connected to Krishna. He became a devotee and he's devotional. That is what matters. Yeah. So, here Krishna has spoken, Arjuna has spoken the most important sloka. Please everybody, repeat after me once more. Karpanya dosho pahata svabhava Prachami tvam dharma samudha cheta Yat shreyasyan nishchitam bruhitanme Shishyashate ham shadimam tvam prapannam. Yeah. Text 8. Nahi prapasyami mama punadhyat yachokam uchoshanam indriyanam avapya bhumau asapatnam riddham Rajyam Suranam Apichadipatyam. Repeat after me. I can find no means to drive away this grief, which is drying up my senses. I will not be able to dispel it, even if I win a prosperous, unrivaled kingdom on earth with sovereignty like the demigods in heaven. Right? So he's saying, I'm going through so much grief right now that even if you give me the greatest wealth, this grief will not go away. Please, he's telling the desperateness with which he is waiting to hear Bhagavad Gita. Right? We should show the desperateness to God. Only then he will make things happen. Some people go to Tirupati, only to say that I got special darshan or I got a ticket to take special darshan and all that. God doesn't give darshan to such people. They go in front of God also, He's not looking at them. But when you go, there is nothing wrong in taking special darshan ticket, but the consciousness that you are carrying, that please allow me to come now, please allow me to come now, please I want to come, please allow me to come. I have a ticket, he is 10 feet away from me, but still I am continuing that prayer. Please allow me to come. Because you feel that you are totally dependent on him to get his darshan. That is called darshan. When you feel that you are qualified to go and take darshan, that's not darshan. The consciousness, the desperateness. You have to tell that desperateness to God. I want to come to you. I want to see you. I want to come to Vrindavan. I want to see Radha Raman. I want to see Radha Damodar. I want to go to Dwarka. I want to see you, Krishna, as Dwarkadish. I want to go to Srirangam. I want to go to Rameshwaram. I want to come to this holy place. I want to see you. When you have that desperate feeling and helpless feeling that, if you don't allow, I cannot come, then Krishna will give you the darshan. And there will be transformation inside our consciousness. In the same way, Arjuna is increasingly telling his desperateness to Krishna, saying that no matter what wealth I get, this is not going to resolve my grief. Krishna, please tell me. I am your disciple. Please tell me how to resolve the situation. Krishna, please tell me. Purport. Although Arjuna was putting forward so many arguments based on knowledge of the principles of religion and moral codes, it appears that he was unable to solve his real problem without the help of spiritual master Lord Shri Krishna. He could understand that his so-called knowledge was useless in driving away his problems, which were drying up his whole existence. And it was impossible for him to solve such perplexities without the help of the spiritual master like Lord Krishna. Academic knowledge, scholarship, high position, etc. are all useless in solving the problems of life. Help can be given only by a spiritual master like Krishna. Right? Very important statement Prabhupada is making. Whatever academic knowledge is there, you cannot solve. the problem of birth, death, old age and disease. Only by hearing from a guru, from the Parama Guru Krishna, you can solve this. Therefore, the conclusion is that a spiritual master who is 100% Krishna conscious is a bona fide spiritual master, for he can solve the problems of life. Lord Chaitanya said that one who is a master in the science of Krishna consciousness, regardless of his social position, is the real spiritual master. Kiba Vipra, Kiba Nyasi, Shudra Kene Naya, Yai Krishna Tattva Vetta, Say Guru Haya. It does not matter whether a person is a Vipra, learned scholar in Vedic wisdom, or is born in lower family, or is in the renounced order of life. If he is the master in the science of Krishna, he is the perfect and bona fide spiritual master. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhyalila 8.128. So without being a master in the science of Krishna consciousness, no one is a bona fide spiritual master. It is also said in the Vedic literatures, Satkarma Nipuno Vipro Mantra Tantra Visharadha Avaishnavo Gurur Nasyad Vaishnava Swa Pacho Guru. A scholarly Brahmana, expert in all subjects of Vedic knowledge, is unfit to become a spiritual master without being a Vaishnava or expert in the science of Krishna consciousness. But a person born in a family of a lower caste can become a spiritual master if he is a Vaishnava or Krishna conscious. Padma Purana verses telling. Right? See, so much propaganda is there that in Sanatana Dharma there is casteism. People have to see some people as big, some people as small. Is it there? Padma Purana, what is Vyasadeva telling? That caste doesn't have any meaning. Huh? Is there a need for a caste census in this country? It is not there. But politicians will do it. Why? To divide us and to conquer us. Here what is Padma Purana telling? That anybody who becomes a devotee of Krishna is the Guru. Who is Ramanacharya's Guru? Ramanacharya is a Brahmana, born in a Brahmana family. But who is his Guru? Kanchipurna. Kanchipurna is a Shudra. He is a Shudra. How did he accept great Acharya Sri Sampradaya? He accepted Kanchipurna as his Guru. Because there was no system of casteism. Only Vaishnava. Vaishnava means a devotee of God. That is the only caste we have. Right? I'm reiterating this because a lot of you have to go and represent this message in the society. When somebody says Sanatana Dharma is caste, bring him and show this page in Bhagavad Gita and quote this shloka from Padma Purana, which is telling who can become a guru in Sanatana Dharma. If you are a Vaishnava, if you are a devotee of God, you are a guru. As simple as that. The problems of material existence, birth, old age, disease and death cannot be counteracted by accumulation of wealth and economic development. In many parts of the world, there are states which are replete with all facilities of life, which are full of wealth and economically developed. Yet the problems of material existence are still present. They are seeking peace in different ways, but they can achieve real happiness only if they consult Krishna or the Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, which constitute the science of Krishna. Through the bona fide representative of Krishna, the man in Krishna consciousness. If economic development and material comforts could drive away one's lamentations for family, social, national and international inebrities, then Arjuna would not have said that even an unrivaled kingdom on earth of supremacy like that of the demigods in the heavenly planets would be unable to drive away his lamentations. What a statement Prabhupada is making here. What is Arjuna telling? Even though you give all the wealth in the world, this tension that I am going through cannot be removed. So I am approaching you. What does it mean? If your children or you are planning to earn a lot of wealth, that is not going to solve your problems. Prabhupada and Matajis. Ultimately your problems, your anxiety is solved only by Lord Krishna. He sought therefore the refuge in Krishna consciousness, and that is the right path for peace and harmony. Economic development or supremacy over the world can be finished at any moment by the clutches of the material nature. Even elevation into a higher planetary situation, as men are now seeking on the moon planet, can only be finished at one stroke. The Bhagavad Gita confirms this. Kshine punye nritya lokam visanti. When the results of the pious activities are finished, one falls down again from the peak of happiness to the lowest status of life. Many politicians of the world have fallen down in that way. Such fall downs only constitute more cause for lamentation. Therefore, if we want to curb lamentation for good, then we have to take shelter of Krishna as Arjuna is seeking to do. So Arjuna asked Krishna to solve his problem definitely. And this is the way of Krishna consciousness. To solve the real problems in life. Prabhu, material problems are there. Disease is there. Financial problems are real. War is real. But then this has been happening again and again and again and again. There is no end to this. Real problem is what? Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. Birth, death, old age, disease. This we have to solve. And that solution, Arjuna is seeking here. He is asking for the highest knowledge. That's why Shankaracharya told, Sarva Upanishado Gavo Dogda Gopalanandana. After reading all the Upanishads also, the essence is what is told by Gopalanandana. Right? Yeah. Sanjay Uvacha Evam Uktva Hrishikesham Gudakesha Param Tapa Nayutsya iti Govindam Uktva Tushnim Bhuvau Babhuvaha. Sanjaya said, having spoken thus, Arjuna, chastiser of enemies, told Krishna, Govinda, I shall not fight, and fell silent. Okay? Now Sanjaya is telling Dhritarashtra. After Arjuna told all these things, he just fell silent by telling Govinda, I cannot fight. Purport. Dhritarashtra must have been very glad to understand that Arjuna was not going to fight and was instead leaving the battlefield for the begging profession. But Sanjaya disappointed him again in relating that Arjuna was competent to kill his enemies by saying Parantapa. Although Arjuna was for the time being overwhelmed by the false grief due to family affection, he surrendered unto Krishna, the supreme spiritual master, as a disciple. This indicated that he would soon be free from the false lamentation resulting from family affection and would be enlightened with perfect knowledge of self-realization or Krishna consciousness and would then surely fight. Thus Dhritarashtra's joy would be frustrated since Arjuna would be enlightened by Krishna and would fight to the end. So here while Sanjaya is telling, Sanjaya said, having spoken thus, Arjuna sat down and told Govinda, I shall not fight. He chose a word to represent Arjuna. He could have told Kaunteya. He could have told Dhananjaya. But what did he say? He said, Guda Kesha Parantapa. What is the meaning of Parantapa? The chastiser of enemies. So indirectly saying that Arjuna is going to do the war. For now, who is capable of doing the war, he is telling that I will not do the war. So in his language, he is telling to Dhritarashtra, don't become happy that he's kept the weapon down. He is capable of doing the war. He just kept it down and asking questions from Krishna. Tam vacha Hrishikesha Prahashan iva Bharata Senayor Ubhayor Madhye Visidantam idam vacha. O descendant of Bharata, at that time, Krishna, smiling in the midst of both the armies, spoke the following words to the grief-stricken Arjuna. Right? So, let's read the purport, then I'll tell. The talk was going on between intimate friends, namely Hrishikesha and Gudakesha. As friends, both of them were on the same level, but one of them voluntarily became the student of the other. Krishna was smiling because a friend has chosen to become a disciple. As the Lord of all, he is always in the superior position as the master of everyone, and yet the Lord agrees to be a friend, a son, or a lover for the devotee who wants him in such a role. But when he was accepted as a master, he at once assumed the role and talked with the disciple like the master, with gravity as it is required. It appears that the talk between master and the disciple was openly exchanged in the presence of both armies, so that all were benefited. So the talks of Bhagavad Gita are not for any particular person, society or community, but they are for all. And friends or enemies are equally entitled to hear them. Hare Krishna. So here it's being told that Krishna is smiling. Now just understand this. Who is sitting in front of Krishna? What is the situation? Full tension. Again, and he's crying also. He's kept his Gandiva down. He's weeping, crying, begging. At that time, what is Krishna doing? That is why he is God. That is why he is God. Right? Why he is smiling? Because he is happy that finally the lost soul has come in front of him and is asking the right questions so that he can give the knowledge. You can make God happy by giving Nariyal. You cannot make God happy by giving him Agarbatti, Ambika Agarbatti. You cannot make him happy. What will make God happy? When you go and sit down in front of him and beg for answers. Right? Tell your problem. We should tell our problems. When you go to Tirupati also, tell your problems. Even material problems, tell. No problem. No problem in telling material problems. Because he will tell that material problems are not problems and he will relieve you from all material problems forever. But go to God, na? First of all, go to God. Why do we have temples? Go to temple. Every week take your family and go to a temple. Make it as a culture. Actually, the culture was already there. Now people are not doing. Because they don't have time. Every week go to a temple. And if your community has a temple, go to the temple. Even if there is a Devata sitting there, go and ask that Devata, give me bhakti, like the bhakti you have. Ganeshji, like the bhakti you have towards Krishna, please give me that bhakti. Right? Going to a temple, surrendering yourself in front of God, paying obeisances, falling flat on the ground, is an indication you are going to God that I am nothing without you. And telling that I am Karpanya Doshi, I don't have intelligence. I don't have intelligence. You are the real intelligence. Now tell me the knowledge. So now all the scene is set. We are stopping the class here. Right? Because first shloka is the beginning of Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is going to start the Bhagavad Gita from 2.11. Right? Where he will start telling Bhagavad Gita, shloka by shloka, and he will answer all the questions of Arjuna till 18th chapter, non-stop. Okay, all the scene is set. Arjuna is tensed, we are also tensed. Arjuna has questions, we also have questions. Arjuna is in Kurukshetra, we are also in Kurukshetra. Kurukshetra itself is here. Right? Everything is set now. Now we have to make sure that we chant his names, we honor Prasadam. Throughout the week, meditate on this. That Krishna, please allow me to hear Bhagavad Gita next week. Ask that, beg that, and then Bhagavad Gita will enter into you. Okay? Any question? Hare Krishna. Okay, one announcement. The temple Bhumi Puja, the new temple's Bhumi Puja is going to happen on 9th of August. 9th of August, which is a Saturday. So please block your calendars. And Bhumi Puja is a very, very auspicious activity. Once in a lifetime it happens. So you all can come on the Nalgandla road. The temple site is there, ISKCON Cyberabad, the new temple, Bhavya Mandir, big temple is going to come. Radha Krishna, Narsinghadev, Panchatattva, so many great things are going to come there. Goshala, kitchen for feeding the poor people, lot of things are going to come. Please, come to the temple site, see the place. This is a weekend, you can go and just sit there and chant for some time. Nobody will stop you. And please contribute to this temple in a big way, not in a small way. Think beyond your capacity. All of you can come and do your puja standing there, but Bhumi Puja, we have reserved it for, some people who are going beyond their capacity to give. We want to give that opportunity. So whoever contributes more than 5 lakhs will get to do a Bhumi Puja at that place. And there is a slot separate for 5 lakhs, for 10 lakhs, for 25 lakhs, for 50 lakhs. No, Prabhuji, why are you putting money into it? Why not? Why not? You have to give, then only temple will come, It's our temple. We have to make the temple. We have to raise funds also. So as a family, you can come forward and contribute this money and actually do the Bhumi Puja. You will dig the place, right? You will plant a tree which will remain there. As per your nakshatra, we are planning what is the best tree for you. We'll take the data. I'll send a Google form, you can fill that. right? And you can commit to give this money not immediately, in the next 3 years, you can give it. But you're committing it and you're going to do that puja. Many devotees are coming forward. And not only that, I request you to send me names of very influential people in society, materially also. Somebody is the CEO, somebody is the owner of a big company, somebody has a big business. We also want to connect them to the temple. They will be also coming, requested to come and do the Bhumi Puja. Like we are calling the owner of Apollo Hospitals. Right? We are calling the big construction company owners. Please come. Why are we calling? Because they are blessed by Krishna already. Na? Lakshmi has already blessed them to get that kind of wealth in this life. Why don't you also come and be part of this project? We don't want your money, your experience, your influence, your affluence can also help the project. Asking money is not the only goal. That's not the point. Connecting people to Krishna is what we have to do. So if you know anybody who is very prominent in the society, academically, he is a great sportsman, right? He is a very popular sportsman, and you want to connect him, a celebrity, a great owner of a company or a big position company, please send that person name to us and we will approach them. We will take their appointment. I will come or somebody else will come from ISKCON side. We will actually approach. We will give them a personal invitation letter. We will give them prasadam and tell, please come with family and be part of Bhumi Puja. Prabhujis and Matajis, we are doing this keeping Krishna in the center. Yad acharati shrestha tat tat evataro jana sayat pranamam kurte lokasadana vartate. Third chapter, 21st shloka, Krishna is saying, he is asking us to do these activities, saying, engage the leaders. If you want to change the society, change the leaders. Even if they are on the material platform. If the leader in the society changes, common people will automatically follow. That is the principle we are keeping and we are trying to invite. So please, in the group, you can send a message to me, whoever are there in the group or your online hearing, please send a message to me. Who is that person whom you think is very influential in society, to whom many people are looking forward to? A pharma company owners, right? Or any big person who has done something big. Not politicians. We are not calling politicians this time. There is some set of politicians who are already coming. Our focus is more on people who are blessed by Krishna to get some good prominent positions in life. We will also call them for Bhumi Puja. So please send your message to me. All we need is only two things. Their full material name so that we can write on the invitation letter, personal invitation letter from ISKCON. We will give it to them and call their family. And what position they are right now playing. What is their position in society. You can write these two details to me with your name and number. I will send you the template and we will start inviting them. Right? We want to, like when Jagannath comes into the society, what happens? The entire society comes together. In the same way, when Radha Krishna are coming in ISKCON Cyberabad, entire society is going to come together. All the leaders in society are going to come together. All Hyderabad is going to come together, right? So that is the goal. So let us be part of this project in an active way, in whichever way we can. And it will only do good to the society. 10,000, our goal is 10,000 plates of free prasadam will be distributed every single day. That is the goal we are going to do. So nobody can, nobody walking in this area will tell that, Prabhuji, पेट नहीं भरा. जाओ अपना पेट भरो. पेट भरो और आके क्लास में बैठो. Don't give a reason. How are people converting these days? By showing them money, by showing them food, by showing them. No need to get converted anywhere. Krishna is the provider of everything. We are providing food for you. We are providing free education for you. We are providing. Farmers are going to give you training. There is going to be a farmers training center for organic farming. A lot of farmers are going away from organic farming. We are going to teach the farmers regularly from all neighboring villages in that location. It's just not a temple, Prabhuji. 4 things are going to happen. Farmers training center, Goshala, a simple, nice Goshala there, showing them how to serve a cow, importance of cow. Kitchen, which is going to cater for free meals for the entire locality, vicinity, and a temple where spiritual education will be given. Not only you are going to go and ring the bell, you are also going to learn Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam in this place. Such a great place. Bhumi Puja will happen only once in a lifetime, and in your lifetime also you can be part of it. Go take a loan, go lend money, don't steal. But be part of it, do that. It's a great opportunity for you. And bring the right people from the society who can be part of this project. combine them. So tomorrow will become a much bigger Vasudeva Kutumbakam. Matlab kya? Not poor people, not rich people, all of us. Not influential people, not non-influential, not all of us. Not spiritual and material, all of us. That is Vasudeva Kutumbakam, right? So we'll make the difference in society. Yeah, on 9th of August, from 2 o'clock onwards, we can call these guests. You all are invited from morning only. But when these guests are coming, we have to receive them nicely and we have to make them do certain ceremony there so they also feel part of the project. From 2 o'clock onwards, they can come, but you can come from morning 6 o'clock onwards, where Lord Ananta Sesha will be kept underneath, and on the top of that, the God temple construction will start. Right? So it's once in a lifetime. We should not miss this. You all can come there, nicely chant, and multiple ways in which God is going to bless that place. You know what is coming on that place, Prabhuji and Mataji? One of the most unique temples that is not there in entire India is coming. Not there in entire India. There is a huge temple of Radha, Krishna and Ashtasakis that is coming on the left side of the land. And on top of the hill, on the first hill, Narsinghadev temple is coming. From that temple you will climb and go towards Narsinghadev. And on the next top, big stone, Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman is coming. Right? And on the hill, followed after that, the final building, there Panchatattva, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is coming. Right? Panchatattva hall. So much is going to happen. It's going to happen in 5 to 6 years, maybe 7 years. But we will be all meditating on it. It is going to happen in front of our eyes. There are many temples you would have seen in this area which came before you came here.
Yeah.
And there will be many temples after you die also will come. But this temple specialty is while you are still here, you will see the temple starting from the scratch. Right? In front of your eyes, a plain land is going to get converted into beautiful place in which not only it is famous for darshan, but even for pravachan. Not only for archana, but also for pravachana. Right? In all languages, classes will be given and education will be given. People will be turned towards sattvic living, towards proper, healthy life. All these benefits are going to come to all of us by being part of this project. Be part of this project. We'll continue to have this satsangs in all communities also, and we'll also have a bigger satsang happening in the temple. Hare Krishna. Shri Radha Krishna Bhagwan ki, Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maiya ki, Shri Gaur Nitai ki, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki, Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narasimhaya, Prahlada Lada Daine, Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha, Shilatantana Kalare, Ito Narsimho Parato Narsimho, Yato Yato Yami Tato Narsimho, Bahir Narsimho Hridaye Narsimho, Narasinghamahim Sharanam Prapathe, Tavakara Kamala Varena Kam Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipo Tanu Ganga Keshavadrita Narari Rupa Jaya Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare. Avatara केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल भक्त विघ्नाश नरसिंहदेव भगवान की भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की श्रील गुरुदेव की निताय गौर प्रेमानंद हरि 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 बोल. So we'll also thank Ranil Prabhu here. His parents have not come here today because they have some other service, but he alone came. So they came. Oh, Mataji came. Sorry. But he came before them. He came before them and he arranged this place. He was there, right? He came on time, and at this age, this child is taking up Krishna consciousness. Provision Mataji's, he is my guru. I have to learn a lot of things from him. Sincerity. And I have to learn from his parents also. Anil Mataji and Shalu Mataji. Always engaged in service. Mataji brought 5 schools, through her work, her effort. 5 schools for Jagannath Rath Yatra. She went in school. And she was personally present, not like school has come. Personally present in doing those Rath Yatras. So those videos are going to get released. Please make them viral. Send them out. We don't want any views or subscriptions. We just want people to see these videos. And change will come in the society. And you all will be an integral part of the change. Right? And for the Bhumi Puja, we have a lot of services. We need a lot of volunteers. So we will let you know. Be tuned. And please, I encourage you to be part of the temple. Financially, physically, influentially, whichever way you want to be part of it, do it. Because once in a life opportunity, such kind of a temple. It will stay for hundreds of years. But in this life, in this body, we have done something and gone. We have given some gift to A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada for what he has done for us. Right? Prabhupada, this is my gift to you. We cannot reciprocate. We cannot. My Shiksha Guru, Bhagavad Prabhu says, even if we tear the skin from our body and make chappal for Prabhupada, it's not enough for what he has done for us. He has awakened ignorance. He is removing ignorance and awakening the real knowledge of God, purpose of life. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. So please honor Prasadam. And I request somebody to, you can take this task, touch everybody's head with this, and then bring it back and give it back to me. I will take it to Satsang and make it happen. It has come from Kurukshetra, a very holy place, and dust of Kurukshetra is there. Please sprinkle on your head. Take a little, you can take in your hand also. And the water is there from Brahmapund. Please, somebody can sprinkle. So 3 people needed for service, for dust, for sprinkling this water, and for touching, with that stick. Hare Krishna. Mahaprasade Govinde. Nama Brahmane Vaishnave. Swalpa Punya Vratan Rajan. Vishwaso Nevajayate. Shariraha Vidyajal. Jedendriya Trahikal. Jive Fele Vishes Sagare. Tara Madhya Jivayati. Lobhamaya Sudurmati. Take Jeta Katina Samsare. कृष्ण बड़ा दयामय कोरी वारे जीवा जाए सौ प्रसाद न दिलो भाई श्री अन्नामृत पाओ श्री राधा कृष्ण गुण गाओ प्रेमेडा को चैतन्य निताय जय निमाय जय निताय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे श्री 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 राधा माधव जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया गौर निताय श्री प्रभुपाद प्रसादम की ऑल assembled devotees की हरे कृष्ण थैंक यू।